Y'all, this was a boring ass episode. This was a late ass episode. Like, I was actually late watching it. 10 minutes in, I was on my way home coming into the house. So I started watching it at exactly 8:10. So I don't know what I missed in the first 10 minutes, but if it was anything like the rest of this 40, girl, they could have kept it because I was bored. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I was real bored. Like, this episode was real tired. But I'm gonna give it all. I'm gonna give it the best that I got, baby. Oh, and Candace, I'm gonna get Kleenex. I'm gonna get your ass together at the end of this. At the end of this review, though. Yep. So, Candace and Chris at home. So Candace tells Chris about Giselle being messy and how she felt about Chris being her manager. Like I said, I don't fuck with Tacky. I don't like Tacky. She's not my cup of tea. And if she ever spontaneously combusted in front of me, I wouldn't jack off to even pre-cum on her to put that bitch out. But at the end of the day, I do feel like Giselle is kind of onto something a little bit. I just do. Like, I don't see this faring well for you, Candace. He's not even being there the way that he's supposed to be there. I mean, yeah, he's setting shit up, but he's not there like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I mean, y'all keep talking about these cooking classes that he's doing. I mean, so Candace tells Chris about Ashley being messy, and Chris felt like she could have came from a good place, and she calls her trash. Candace, you calling Ashley trash really is kind of fucked up. Considering Ashley ain't did nothing that she hasn't been doing since season one. Like I said, the only reason why the fuck you mad at Ashley is because what went down during your girl's trip. If this happened during any other time, you would not be this upset with Ashley. So, you look real foolish, real fucked up, real childish, and real catty, and just looking for a reason to have to argue with Ashley. Like, that's where it is at this point, Candace. Because all of that bullshit you gave, even at the... We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Speaking of Ashley, we see Ashley and Michael take a Dylan because he's not latching on down to the breast. Listen, girl. Listen. Y'all keep trying to get him binkies and nipples, okay? That man drank out of shot glasses and wine glasses, okay? Like, that is a grown ass. Listen, that is a grown ass infant. You understand me? That man got brandy in his damn bottle. You understand me? Like, that's why he not latching on that. Girl, quiet as it's kept. The real reason why he not latching on to it is because he don't know where his daddy mouth been. Because he know when his mouth ain't on it, his daddy mouth on it, and he know his daddy mouth ain't worth shit. Quiet as it's kept. That's probably, you know what? I'm gonna let that be where it's at. I'm gonna save it for the laugh tomorrow. Moving on. Because the rest of that shit, I ain't care nothing about. Like, Ashley, I don't give a damn about you not having sex with Michael. This is just another build up to a storyline for him to cheat on you. Because this is what it always has been. You get pregnant, you had a baby, you don't feel attractive, you not. And my whole thing about it is, Ashley, Michael is old as a bitch. Like, Michael is old as hell. Like, you sitting here acting like you dating Shamar Moore or some damn baddie. Like, I mean, like, just to... Like, he grabbing cameramen on their asses, for God's sakes. Like, So Robin at home with Carter, and she's looking for a life coach. I don't give a damn about that nigga in the dress or what she got going on with them serial killer looking ass cheering hers. I don't care. Stop putting children and grown people adults. Carter don't know shit about no life coach. He don't know shit about depression. And he don't know shit about the real reason as to why you sitting around the house unmotivated. You sitting around the house unmotivated because, one, you not living in your truth. That's number uno. You not living in your truth. You don't say what you mean and mean what you say. Like, save it for the laugh. Some damn life coach. Girl, please, if you don't get your Heisman Trophy shaped ass the hell up out of my goddamn face. Girl, if you don't get your damn OJ Simpson on the Robin, leave me alone. Leave me alone. So Mia and her mama go out for lunch. So she asked about her dad, and then she talks about how he introduced her to drugs, and the night when she was burnt trying to cook oatmeal or something like that. While she was up in there doing that on her own, it was because he was down in the basement with another woman, and she tried to commit suicide over him. So what it seems like to me is the reason why you weren't there for her is all behind that damn man. So what it sounds like to me is probably she looked just like her daddy, and her daddy hurt you the way that he did, and you being around her, you probably couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And which, and as fucked up and sorry and trifling as it is, I kind of get it. But at the end of the day, that's still your damn daughter. And she didn't ask to be brought into this predicament. And at the end of the day, your children are supposed to be the good parts of your marriage or your relationship or whatever the case may be. So at the end of the day, mama, you really need to let go of that shit so that you can therefore start to embrace your daughter. Maybe if you embrace your daughter more, we can really actually learn more about her instead of this fake phony facade that she putting up. Because that's why Mia puts so much emphasis on purses and bags and what she has and what she looks like and this, that, and this. An image means something to her because of what she went through in her life, and I now understand it. But, you know, I still don't really fuck with you like that, girl, because I still want to see the real you. But, you know, whatever, girl. Moving on. So Karen looking for a second damn dress to this damn vow renewal. First of all, Karen, you already know Ray be walking like he got a walk. Ray walk like a old ass double hip replacement, double knee replacement recipient. Like you trying to get him to walk down them long ass stairs for some damn vow renewal. Like, listen, I love Karen, but Karen just does the most for no fucking reason. And she does the most, and Ray just go on ahead and do it because of her. But it just be like, so Mia feels like Giselle should have brought the information to Wendy herself. Now, what I will say about Mia is Mia did say that same thing down to Williamsburg. Mia did also feel the same way as Skylar did, that you know she should have and could have shared that information and took it to Wendy. So I'm on your side with that as far as that goes, Mia. So Mia tells them about an invite she got to for Robin's birthday dinner for drinks or whatever, and Karen and Wendy doesn't get invited. You know, Wendy paid it. Wendy don't give a good hot damn about not being invited around them two bitches. Listen, Wendy could care less. I was all here for Wendy and her attitude, and Karen attitude for that matter. But Karen, this whole death shit, drop it. Like straight up, Karen, drop that death shit. Drop it, Karen. Karen, drop it. There were so many other things that Giselle has done to you that you have the right to be mad at versus that small, petty little game. And don't get me wrong, was it mean? Yes. Was it catty? Yes. But did it cut you and you're cheering that deep? No, hell no, fuck you. And you're not about to sit here and make me believe that, Karen. Karen, drop that shit, Karen. Karen, drop it. Drop it, because you really about to annoy me with that shit, bitch. Drop that. Moving on. Candace and Chris go out to lunch. So Chris has he's teaching cooking class. He's booked for cooking during the time when she's doing the video shoot, and Candace gets annoyed. And as I would be too. You know, at first I thought the story was he gave up his job and things that he was doing to be your manager. But yet we see from what he's saying that he's still doing cooking bookings and teaching cooking and stuff like that. And now this is another situation with your career that he's not going to be there for. So my thing is, why the fuck is he your manager again? He obviously don't need to be your manager if he's still really working, as y'all say. Because I just feel like when you have a manager, that manager's job and task and only job and task is the artist. You. You know what I mean? So I totally understood Candace's frustrations in that moment. But at the end of the day though, Candace, I still felt like you was a dumb bitch for having him do that shit in the first damn place. And another thing, Candace. Here we go with this again. Here we go with this again. Here we go with this again. After you done sat there and cussed that man out and told him everything he needed to hear, and then he go with this again when he gets up and leave to go walk outside and how you foot the damn bill for the food, probably because his broke ass ain't got no money because he ain't got no damn job nowhere in America. And here you go with this again with doing this, girl. Put the damn Kleenex down. You getting on my... Robin's birthday dinner. So, Ashley talks about picking up cherries with her pussy as some form of exercises or something. You know, Ashley, I'm starting to think as beat up and broke as you is down there. Listen, you can't pick up no cherry, girl. Try bowling ball. Okay, try volleyball, try basketball. Now that you can suction up real well. I don't think your pussy is tight enough and little enough and small enough to pick up a cherry by the stem. Not like mine is, bitch. Okay, you ain't got walls like me, Ashley. I know you don't, cause I never had surgery on my ass. Let's be clear, girl. Don't nobody give it like. You could have said I was doing yoga. You could have said I did I'm trying the keto diet. You could have said I walk around the neighborhood every morning. You know, shit. You could have said I'm drinking sea moss. You know, you could have said I started NutriBursing. You could have said I started juicing. You could have said you started Zumba classes, pool aerobics down at the YMCA with Giselle, old matronly tight ass. There were so many other things that you could have said. You just had to bring your pussy into it. Like, that's why that damn woman felt so uncomfortable in the last episode. You sitting up there talking about your vagina in front of that damn woman. And she ain't appreciate that shit. So then the late ass birthday girl, allegedly, show up looking hot. Robin, you looked a glittery, shitty ass mess. You looked a glittery, shitty ass mess, Robin. A shitty ass mess. Like, let me guess, Carter styled you again. It had to have been Carter to put you up in that damn majorette top. And that, don't get me wrong, them pants was cute. But not with that top, Robin. Not with that top. And then you strolled up in there like you that bitch, like you just turned it. And I'm like, Robin, you will never be in charge of the girls, all right? Maybe in charge of the bulldaggers, probably. But you will never in your life be in charge of the girls. And fashions, men, or none of that shit. Giselle ass included. So then Giselle tells Robin about Wendy not being invited, and then she gets her confessionals talking about how, you know, even though she gave an apology, you know, she still feels like they're really not friends like that for her to come as hard. You know, what bothers me the most about Robin is really carrying this situation as if Wendy just came after her out of nowhere. She's really sitting here acting as if she was sitting on her hands the whole time, quiet as a church mouse, and then Wendy all of a sudden just came at her in her relationship. No, you, in an effort to take up for your sister pal, and doing what you always do, which is being her fucking guard dog and not allowing her to take the heat for herself. That's the shit that caused you to get ran down. excuse me, over a situation that you absolutely knew everything about. That's the real reason why Wendy read your ass, because you knew exactly what it was that she was talking about, and you was sitting over there playing dumb, trying to take up for your bitch. So since you want to take up for your bitch, you could get ragtagged with your bitch. I was all down for the way Wendy handled you, and Wendy was not in the wrong for shit that she said. You can't be in the wrong for telling the bitch the truth. You ain't having no damn wedding. You ain't got no damn man. That man ain't finna marry you nowhere in America. He gonna get married, but just not to you. He gonna get married to the real feminine woman out there that he really wants to be with, and not your old butch queen ass. Like, sit your tired ass with them tired ass braids the fuck down somewhere, Robin. Please. Matter of fact, step your ass into a trash bag and go way outside beside the dumpster. Why Candace calling people trash? Nah, I think the trash is you and your scissor sister. Moving on. So, then, in an effort to once again try to take the heat off of her, Giselle, aka Tacky, then wants to ask Ashley what it was that she told her. And Ashley said exactly what she told her. She said, listen, I wasn't coming from a negative place or a standpoint. I just wanted you to know that this is what was going on, blah, blah, blah. And in the middle of her talking, Candace wants to come in and starts calling this girl a hoe and starts calling her big forehead ass and all of that. And Candace, I'm going to tell you something. Because to be real with you, Candace, Ashley really didn't deserve all of that. Because at the end of the day, and this goes back to what I said before in my life, why I feel like because of the fact that you don't know how to fight, you shouldn't the fuck run your damn mouth. Because you love to hit below the belt over shit that just don't matter. And you gonna sit up and tell Ashley, oh, well, I called you a hoe because you wanted to say it. So I guess if Ashley was really about that life and she decided to two-piece the fuck out of you, she had every right to do that because she felt like doing it. The same way you felt like calling her a hoe and a big four wide ass this and yada yada yada. And that's a whole nother reason why God ain't blessed you with no kids, child, because you still not humble and you it's always the loudest hoes in the room being the main one getting dusted at the end of the day. Like, that's why I just don't have no grace and why I don't feel sorry for Candace and anything that Monique gave her, because her mouth is reckless for no fucking reason. Like, it didn't even have to get to that point. And that's another reason that's pissing me off, because the only reason why you're feeling away is because it happened down at your event, because you said it tonight. You caused that situation to happen down to my girls trip. That's the real reason why you mad. Not because of what she did, but because it happened down to your girls trip. Candace, sit your ass down somewhere, girl. Quiet as it's kept. Going down to an Airbnb and damn Williamsburg hardly qualifies or constitute as a goddamn girls trip. When I think of girls trip, girl, send me to somewhere like Dubai. You know what I'm saying? The Maldives. You know, the Bermuda Triangle. You know what I'm saying? I want to go out Egypt. Let me see the Sphinx and shit like that. You know, that's a girls trip. Not traveling a couple hours away from your damn home in a damn Airbnb. Like, girl, please. Me and my homegirls could do that on our nursing salary. Girl, you ain't turned to poor nothing. Girl, the gag is the trip was tired and delayed. Let's be clear. Y'all ain't do much of shit instead of going out to eat. That's all the fuck y'all did. We ain't see y'all shopping. We ain't see y'all go out to the bars. We ain't seen none of y'all bringing no sneaky links around there. We ain't seen y'all do nothing. Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you before I keep reading Candace down and all the Candace stands be all up in my comments. Not that I give a damn, but y'all already know how it is. But girl, that's all I got. Like, the episode was boring to me. And another thing that y'all are doing that's really pissing me off are all of these to be continues. We don't need no to be continued. Just let the shit happen. All of these to be, like, you give boring ass episodes and then it's to be continued. For what? To get another boring ass episode before the real shit happens? Because this shit between Candace and Ashley ain't real. Candace just needs something to argue with somebody about. Monique ain't no longer here and she's cool with Karen. Well, she's alright with Karen for right now. So the only person that she can argue with is Ashley. But I'm bored by that. Like... like, comment, share, most importantly, subscribe. Make sure to head over to the second channel and set y'all reminders for the Let's Gag tomorrow on the second channel at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock Central Time. Make sure to be there. We're going to try to have as much fun as we possibly can because, like I said, the episode was a dub. It was whack. It was tired. It was delayed. It was draining. It was late. So, I'm going to try my hardest. I'm gone. Bye.